9,500 with a monthly subscription of 2,500. The impacts that we've made so far, we've onboarded over 100 businesses, and then in the pipeline we have the likes of Age Growth, which are biggest SME pullers in the country through ESD funds. We have partnered with Meta through API integration. We have AWS and Google Cloud as our redundancy storage system and strategy. The clients that we've been fortunate to work with in the education sector includes the likes of UKZN Technology, work with Accenture, where we are implementing for some of the businesses that they work with. And then the health space, we work with the Africa Health Research Institute. There's a couple of clients that we work with and the major research we've had. But in the markets, the competition that we are looking into, you have the likes of Zoho, you have the likes of Salesforce, but they all have the different factors. Like for instance, Salesforce is very expensive and very complex, it's high end. Zoho is very affordable, but it's not easy to get support from them. So, and as a Sunset Power CRM, we found a sweet spot that is between being affordable and being simple for the African market. So the scalability and the structure of the market is that we are scaling through the reseller programs, where we're having other businesses that that already have access to markets, being the distributors of the products that we have. But through our consulting wing, we're also able to deploy to these businesses. We are looking at about 200 billion African markets of SMEs that needs to digitally transform as businesses. So we're now going to start building more custom solutions that are sector specific, like for instance in an automotive industry, so that we can decrease our deployment time from just 2 weeks to about 1 week. And it's very important for us to have a deployment time, because that is where we do the customization for that particular business. Everybody can have access to technology, but can the technology work for your particular business? That has been the question that we're trying to solve. So the roadmap to growth looks like this. In any case, if we can full deploy to about 1,000 businesses by 2026, we'll be looking at about 3.5 million in monthly revenue. We are currently doing okay, maybe not the numbers now. Our ask, we just need an accelerator capital of about 5 million, and in partnerships that we can have with multiple organizations that can help us reach the different audiences that we want to speak with. So thank you, good people.
Thank you. 5 minutes on the dot. Siyabonga, Ndwalane. So judges, your Q&A session starts now.
I wanted to ask if your CRM platform has AI integrations anyway.
It has been what?
Does it have any AI?
Yes, we deploy AI, especially when it comes to doing automation workflows, so that the system can learn what exactly is keeping the customers engaged. And also every touch point that your business is having, either via social media or via WhatsApp, it's also categorized the contacts, because the growth of the business is really leveraging the number of people that have reached out to you. And then we can do retargeting to that audience or mirror that audience for your marketing strategy.
Do you provide training for your platform on how people can use it?
100%, and I best believe that is our unique selling point, because when we do the deployment, we walk the journey with the customer so that they can properly digitally transform. What we've learned is the fact that they can access technology, but really what makes the difference is how we help them digitally transform how they are thinking and how they remap their workflow processes in the business.
Hi, Moshe.
Hello.
Thanks for the presentation. Firstly, I saw that you're partnering with AWS and Google. Why not Microsoft?
No hard feelings, but we wanted scale from a cloud standing point, and running the redundancy with AWS and Google Cloud was the easiest for us and cost effective for us. Deploying with the Microsoft from a local standing point, it's been a little bit of a friction for us, but we are exploring relations with them. We're currently in talks with the guys from Liquid Intelligence to help us also have redundancy on Azure.
Okay, fair. You also mentioned that what sets you apart from other CRM providers is that your solution is simple. What is that definition of simple?
Simple in a sense that understanding the local context of an African business, the bottom line is really not to try and be a unicorn. Is the bottom line is to try and be an effective contributor to the economy, and that is closing sales. And we focus on helping these SME business unlock growth from a sales acquisition standing point. If you can get more clients, then you will be able to do more. If you can retain those clients, you can unlock more value from those clients. So we've simplified the three-step process on making sure that you also be able to retain the services that you have, and being able to help them digitally transform their thinking as the workers has helped them be able to accelerate the business. We are looking at about 60% of productivity that get to be unlocked with the clients that we work with. And we're speaking different types of clients. Mangwana African Spa, arguably one of the biggest spas we have in the country. We're helping them reimagine their processes and their sales strategies across 23 branches that we have in South Africa.
All right, thanks, Budi. Yeah, my question is twofold. From a technical side of things, are you guys open to any third-party APIs integrating directly into your platform? And then the second question talks to the numbers that you are trying to avoid. According to your presentation there, you should have close to $1 million in revenue for signing up alone, and almost 2 million every month from your income stream. The 3 million that you want from the panel now, what are your plans to do with it that you're not doing currently with the current revenue you're getting?
Sure. API integration, I believe that has been our biggest cheat code on accelerating the development, because we don't have to custom develop everything. By leveraging what already exists in the market, we are able to solve the actual problem and not just be glorious around the technology itself. So we are very open with API integrations. We are currently having conversations with Zero, because growth without money, what are we talking about? So yes, and then with the numbers that we are seeing there onboarding, that onboarding of hundreds is between what is already churned and what is already in there. But I can positively confirm that we are doing above 1M at this point in time. Yes, we are open into different partnerships that we have. I'm not sure if I'm answering all the questions that you've asked, but yes, thank you.
All right, Mr. Ndolana, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you. We, at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, would like to thank all the presentations that we've had, the pitches that we have, and we also thank the judges. You might ask yourself where to from here. So they've all been invited to the dinner that will be hosted tomorrow. So at that dinner, the top 3 will then be officially announced. So let's look forward to it and give them support as well. It will be a very exciting program when we do tomorrow. We are now breaking for lunch. It's 13:50 now. So we will use the room next door where exhibition was taking place. That's going to be where lunch will be served. And we should be here ready to resume at 14:30. So we're breaking now for lunch, and then we will be here again at 14:30. Thank you so much.